like a ridiculous amount of time that I haven't made a video, and I feel so awkward in front of the camera now. Like, I don't even know if I remember how to do this. What if I suck at this now? Well, you're gonna have to deal with it. I'm sorry. Anyway, guys, so today I have a collective haul for you of just books that I've bought over the course of that time that I didn't make any videos, which isn't actually too many because I also couldn't read much. But anyway, I just want to preface this with two things. So first of all, I will be at YALC this weekend, which I think I completely forgot to announce before, so I'm just telling you now. It's the kind of first YA literary convention in London, and I'm so excited for it, and I'm meeting up with the lovely Helene Jepsen, and I can't wait to meet her, and I can't wait to maybe see some of you there as well. So yeah, let me know if you're going to be there, and yeah, I'm excited. I'm really excited. And the second thing I've noticed is that a lot of people seem to have enjoyed my kind of language related videos, and so I was just like wanting to ask you guys what kind of videos you want to see that kind of fall in the category of learning languages or something to do with dialects, or I don't know what. Whatever comes to mind, just leave some suggestions for me down below, because I really want to do some more videos that kind of fall into that are maybe not directly book related, but that kind of fall into the whole language thing, and I just kind of need some inspiration. So let me know in the comments what you guys want to see. So without further ado, here are all the books that I got that I haven't shown you yet. And the first one is The Thief by Fuminori Nakamura. This is obviously a Japanese author and was originally written in Japanese as well, so the translation is a little bit janky sometimes, I'm not gonna lie. It's not like there are actual mistakes, but it just a book has just a different feel to it when it's translated. You can just tell, because certain things you can't really well like adapt from one language into another. But other than that, I think it's really cool so far. I'm like halfway through, and basically this book is about a pickpocket in Tokyo who gets drawn into like a difficult situation, and he is caught in a web so tangled and intricate that even he might not be able to escape. So it sounds really cool, but the thing is, I'm already halfway through and I have no idea yet what's gonna happen. So I don't really want to say too much about what I think about this book, because I don't think that will be actually possible until the very end, because I don't know where it's going. It could be going like literally anywhere, but you guys know me. I love any and all story that centers around some kind of a thief, or at least like a bad person. I like bad people, because I'm one of them. Anyway, I will just continue reading this and finish it, and then let you guys know what I thought of it. Sticking with thieves, I also finally received my copy of The Republic of Thieves by Scott Lynch, which is the third book in the Lies of Locke Lamora series, and again, I suck at ordering online because look at that. No! Whatever, I have given up on the Lies of Locke Lamora series because they all look different. I have 3 books of it now, and they're like, none of them even look remotely similar, and it's just that's going to be a theme. That's going to be what keeps it together, because they just, my OCD is killing me. As you guys know, I love the Lies of Locke Lamora, and I don't know why. This originally came out in October, but I couldn't order it until like recently. Don't ask me why. It's gonna be so fantastic, I already know it. It's just, Scott Lynch is such a genius. Such a genius. The next book also falls into the category of books about bad people, and it's Professor Moriarty, The Hound of the Durbervilles? Durbervilles? Is that supposed to be French? I don't know. Durbervilles? I don't know. Please, no. No, that was a very terrible pronunciation. By Kim Newman, and I'm not sure what this is about, except for that it's supposed to be about Moriarty, and I love Professor Moriarty. Especially, what's his name? I forgot his face. No, I didn't forget his face, I just forgot his name. The guy from who plays Moriarty in Sherlock, the TV show, oh my god. Andrew Scott? Is it that? I don't remember, but he's so fantastic. He plays so fantastically, and yeah, I am excited to read this. This should be fun. This is the power I say I don't wanna. I'm stronger than I've been before. I'm so fucking addicted to this song. It's not even real. The next book I think I haven't shown you If I have, then it's just gonna be double hauled, but whatever. And it's Priestess of the White by Trudy Canavan. I have talked about Trudy Canavan a lot in previous videos because her... I keep forgetting the name of the series. Is it Black Magician? This is a whole different trilogy. It's called The Age of the Five. And it's basically about like priestesses and something with gods, and it sounds kind of cool. I love stories about priestesses for some reason. Don't ask me. But I cannot just decide if I hate this cover or if I love it. Because it does have a pretty drawing on it, but it's just, I don't know. I'm so torn. Let me know what you think. Maybe peer pressure will decide me one way or the other. The next book I want to show you is not actually a book I have bought, but one that I am like borrowing from my mom and I still want to show you. And it's called Goldkinder. Is it? Yes. Die Welt des Vermögens. Basically it means golden children, the world of wealth, essentially. And it's by Thomas Druyen. I think he's an Austrian or he's German, either one. I think he's Austrian. So yeah, represent! He essentially comes from money, and I think his wife also comes from money, the authors. And so basically this is just a book that he wrote about difficulties of growing up with having money and like the pressure you are under and like the whole, you know, the image you have to uphold and how you can't be, or you can't lead a normal life if your parents have money. And yeah, it sounds like a whole bunch of first world problems summed up in a book, but it sounds really cool, and I'm really interested to read it. My mom says it's really interesting as well, so yeah, I'll look forward to that. The next book I have is also a book I've already read, and it's so good. I just read it yesterday, actually. I finished it in like 2 days straight, and it's Dreams of Gods and Monsters by Lady Taylor. Oh my god. I had been waiting for this book for such a long time, and when it came along and I was just before my exams, I was like, I can't read this now, or first of all, I will fail like everything, and second of all, I can't appreciate the amazingness of it if I have to think about studying and school and worrying about my grades as well. And finally, I think on Sunday I picked it up, and do I have to say anything? I went to a store called Books with an X at the end because someone was trying to be very, very witty. It's basically a store where they have like an ongoing sale forever. Like all the books are reduced price, and they're not always in the best conditions, but usually you can find them in like really good condition. So the first book I have from this pile is called The Innocence by Francesca Segal, and just look at the cover, it's so beautiful. And it was $9.95 instead of $19.40, so like, oh my god, that's amazing. And basically I've heard, like, just from browsing through some Goodreads reviews, that it's apparently very similar to The Age of Innocence, which I haven't read. And I just know from, like, I know the name, but I have never, like, I don't even know what it's about. Essentially, this book is about a guy who's supposed to marry a woman, and then her cousin comes into the picture, and, like, he's torn between the two. I don't know. Yeah, it sounds kind of cool. I don't know where this is going. I don't have any, like, knowledge of The Age of Innocence, but apparently it's supposed to be, like, a different version, whereas The Age of Innocence is allegedly like anti-Semitic or something. The protagonists in this book are all Jews and live in a different century and in a different place, and it's just, I don't know, a different rendition of it, I guess. Let me know if you have read The Age of Innocence, and if so, if I should read that one first, or do you think you can just go with this one? I don't know, I'm confused, but I think the cover is gorgeous, and it was very cheap and hardcover, and I like that, so there it is. The next book I have is called Underwater by Elizabeth Diamond, and again, $5.95. Oh my gosh, you can't beat that. So basically this book is about a woman whose brother went missing when they were children, and as an adult now she goes searching for him and uncovers a whole bunch of lies and hidden truths about her family or something, and I kind of like those books. I like them when you're like mystery and I don't know what's happening, and I think the cover looks really pretty as well. So I'm excited to read this. Next is a book called Nemesis by Philip Roth, And I had actually never heard of Philip Roth before, but after doing a tiny little bit of research, I found he's one of those authors that has just like written 1,000 books or something. And so I don't know how I could never have heard of him before, but I haven't. Nemesis is apparently set in 1944, and there's some kind of epidemic that kills all the children. Essentially, it just sounds like it might be a whole bunch of character development and not as much story, which is fine by me. If it's well enough done, I will definitely enjoy that. The next book I have is Requiem by Lauren Oliver, which is obviously the third book in the Delirium series. I have only read Delirium. I don't even own Pandemonium, but I have been to that particular bookstore so many times, and they've always had multiple copies of Requiem, and it's always been $5.95. I will buy Pandemonium and then just marathon those two, and then we'll see. And the last book I bought is called Cursed: A Werewolf's Tale. Revenge in the Face of Bloodlust is Seldom Sweet by David Wellington. And the reason I picked this up is, well, I'm actually very much over my whole werewolf, vampire, fallen angel, mythical creatures, so many mythical creatures all falling in love with each other phase that lasted considerably longer than any of my other phases. The main protagonist, she is bitten by a wolf and actually turns into a wolf. She doesn't just fall in love with one, she actually turns into a wolf. And I've never actually read a book about werewolves where actually someone, like the protagonist, actually turned into a wolf. The protagonist is bitten and then becomes a werewolf and then like tries to hunt down the guy who turned her. And it just sounds like, yes, there will probably be romance and lovey stuff at somewhere down the road, but I still think that it sounds very interesting, and I'll read it and I'll tell you what I think. So that's it for my haul, you guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. Again, I'm very sorry that it took me this long to put up a video, but first my laptop broke so I couldn't edit, and then I had just all of the exams, like all of them. And I'm very glad my semester is over now and I have holidays and I have all the time in the world to read and to film. And so this will be happening, you know? There will be more videos on this channel very soon. So yeah, subscribe for more book and language related videos. Don't forget to leave those suggestions down below, and I hope to see some of you this weekend at YLC. That would be awesome. Anyway, you guys, I'm gonna see you soon, maybe even in person. Bye!